Assalamualaikum and good day. Today I will present our system called EduPreneur Connect, a campus business incubator management system for UiTM. So the system centralizes student entrepreneurship activities such as venture registration, progress tracking, KPI monitoring, and communication between students, mentors, and administrator. So next, this is the login page. So the login page allows users such as students, mentors, and administrators to access the system using their registered email and password. So this page ensures system security by allowing only authorized user to enter. Once the user login successfully, they will be directed to the respective dashboard based on their role, whether they are student, mentor, or admins. So if the student doesn't have account, so there is a register new account button. So this is the register page. This page is designed for new users who do not yet have an account, so the user are required to fill in basic information such as name, email, role, and password. So after registration, their account will be created in the system, allowing them to log in and start using EduPreneur Connect. This helps ensure all users are properly recorded and managed within the system.
Welcome to EduPreneur Connect, and today I will be playing the role as a student, also known as the entrepreneur for this system. And this is the login page, and we will first need to log in into our account. Upon logging in, the student will be welcomed by the first page, which is the My Venture page. This is where the student can register their venture by filling up all these details. Now let's fill all the details as an example. Then they can just click Submit for approval. So after clicking Submit, the system will notify the student that the registered venture is pending for the admin approval. So this is where it will be notified, and this is all the details that the user has filled up about that specific venture. So this is what will be displayed after the administrator has reviewed and approved our venture. So it will notify the student that the venture has been approved. Then moving on to the second page, which is the progress tracking page. This is where the student or entrepreneur can keep track of their progress, venture's journey, and milestone. So on the top is the current stage progress that will display the percentage of the progress, and under there is the milestone checklist where the student can mark complete any of these checklists. For example, let's mark complete a few of them. This checklist will be approved by an assigned mentor. So under here is a upcoming task section that the student can just input any personal task and just add task. So there you can see is a personal task section. Under there is a recent mentor feedback from the entrepreneurs mentors. And lastly is a pitch deck section where if a student uploaded a pitch deck, it will be displayed here. Next, moving on to the My KPI page. This is where student or entrepreneur can keep track of their personal KPI. So as you can see on the top here is the overall KPI score, which will be influenced by the milestone checklist that I showed before. So after the mentor has approved the milestone, the overall KPI score will be increased according to the milestone checklist. So the KPI score breakdown will be broken into two, which is approved milestones and reviewed pitch decks. Next, moving on to the fourth page, which is the My Pitch Decks page. So this is where the student or entrepreneur can upload their business document. So as you can see here, this is where the section that they can upload. So let's try and upload a business document, and let's try and upload a file. So after uploaded, the system will notify it has been uploaded, and the on the top part is where the pitch deck version that has been uploaded will be displayed. So the pitch deck or the business document is stated that it's pending review by the mentor. So under here is the recent feedback section where the mentor will be able to give feedbacks regarding the business document. Moving on to the fifth page, which is the My Mentor session. So this is the page where the mentor that has been assigned by the admin for this specific venture will be displayed. So for this instance, for the venture burger, HAIQAL has been assigned as my mentor. So as you can see, it will be displayed, and I can also request a meeting session between me as an entrepreneur and HAIQAL as my mentor. So let's try a request a meeting, 10 a.m. and also send him a message. Meeting session. Send the message. So the notification will pop up on the mentor side and after the mentor has approved the request meeting, the session will be displayed here, and this is only the past session notes from the mentor. So after the mentor, HAIQAL, has approved the request meeting, as you can see, the upcoming session has one approved meeting, which is for January 26th, tomorrow. So if I click here, I can just join a meeting. Moving on to the sixth page, which is the message board page. So this is the page where it enables communication between students and mentors. So as you can see, these are all the messages that has been sent. And this is the section where the student can send the message. And lastly is the certificates page. So this is the page where it will display the student certification that have been achieved. But the certification will only be given by the administrator after reviewing that the student has reached a certain level of KPI score. So as you can see here, it says complete your venture milestone and achieve a KPI score of 80 or higher to earn the certificates. So after the admin has awarded a certificate, the certificate will be displayed here. So this is an example after the student has reached a certain level of KPI score and is eligible for the certificate and has been awarded by the administrator. So it will be displayed, as I said, in the certification page. So yeah, this is the certificate and they can view it. So that is all the features that is offered for the student page for our Entrepreneur Connect by MESINIAGA platform.
So first we moving on to how to log in mentor. I will act as a mentor for this and then click mentor and then log in. So this will be the interface for the mentor after they had logged in into the portal. So after we log in into the mentor portal, so this will be the interface for the mentor, which will begin with the assign venture section. So as you can see, I have two ventures which been assigned from the admin. I have ventures burger, which is from the student Hilme, and I have the robot ventures from the student Vanish. We also had an upcoming session section where it shows the meeting schedule that have been planned from the students, and it will have a joint meeting link. Other than that, we have also a pending milestone approval section where all the students from the assigned benches will need to have approval from me, which is the mentor. So this will be another scenario on the pending milestone approval section where there are some students are currently pending for approval on their milestone. So for the mentors, we can just approve it and reject it. And if we click reject, it will provide a feedback for the student to improve, confirm rejection. So the feedback will be sent to the students for any improvement. Other than that, so as you can see, the KPI score for the robot as we click approve in their mentor in their milestone checklist, it will increasing it, their overall KPI score. So we're moving on to the meeting logs page. So on this page, it will display all the meeting log summary. For example, we have a pending request, which currently we have no pending meeting logs, and we have the summary for upcoming session. So for now, we have one upcoming meeting sessions, and all the total of the meeting logs, which currently we have one, and this month also one. So this is a section where the mentor receive a notification from the students regarding on the schedule of the meeting logs. And for this session, for these sessions, which is the upcoming sessions, which the approve of the meeting logs. So we have the join meeting link where you can click and then go to the meeting link, and we have the past meeting. So after the meeting had already done, so it will display here. So right now we have another scenario where there is a student currently pending request for meeting me. As you can see, this is a type of display that will be displayed to the mentor when a student is currently pending request. So the student will give the title of the meet, which is the robot intro, and then the date that been selected from the students. So it is up to me to approve the meet or to reject it. And then, for example, if we want to approve the meeting, we just click approve, and then we just paste the meeting links. For example, I paste the meet Google, and then I just approve and schedule. And then the pending request section will be immediately gone, and that will be updated into the upcoming sessions. Other than that, it also updated at the Sun Ventures, which create as a short notice for the mentors. So we're moving on to the third page for the mentor portal, which is the Studio Venture Progress page. So on this page, it will display all the ventures that have been assigned to the mentors. So for this situation, we have two ventures, and then we have a view details button, which will display all the checklists and the pitch decks that have been sent it to the mentors. So for this ventures burger, we have completed all the checklists, and the pitch deck will display all the pitch deck that have been sent to the mentors with the status approved. Other than that, we also have a robot ventures where it doesn't have any progress and the KPI score is 0. So it will display like this if we are currently not accepting their milestone checklist. And then this will be the interface if the pitch deck already been sent to the mentors but not ready to view it yet. So we're moving on to the pitch deck review page. So this will be the interface after we click the pitch deck review page. And then as you can see, here will be list out all the assigned pitch deck that been already submitted from the students. So as you can see, this is the name of the venture, from who, which is Hilme, and their versions. And also we have the upload date that display the date of the upload. And then it will display approved after we have reviewed the pitch deck. But if we haven't reviewed the pitch deck, we can just click the review buttons, and then it will display the interface like this. And then we can click the rating. Either we can give it 1 star or 5 star. So for example, I give the student 5 star. We can just click submit review, and the pitch deck will be marked as approved. But other than that, we can just download the pitch deck to review the documents that have been submitted from the students. So it will display the feedback like this. Moving on to the last page from the mentor portal, which is the message board. So the message board page is the same as a student, where it can communicate between students, admin, and the mentor itself. So we can just click here and then send the message. So that is the end of the sequence flow of the mentor portal.
Okay, right now I'm going to show you the part of the admin role of the website. First of all, we're going to enter the credential of the admin, which the username is the admin. Also, don't forget to change the role, otherwise the website will not recognize the credential. So right here's the dashboard overview for the admin. At the very top, it shows the total venture that have been approved, not approved. And it also show the total student that have enrolled and 3 mentor that have been assigned and the average progress. Here is the approved venture, which currently only 3 venture that have been approved, and it will show its progress and the status. Now we're going to see the venture management. Here is the notification, which currently there are 2 venture awaiting for approval. And down here is the quick statistic for about the venture. Every venture that exists is 6, and which is pending approval is 2, mentioned in the notification. So down here we can filter out the registered venture. Down here there are 2 venture that currently pending. So I'm going to click approve right here for the Help First app. And now currently there are 4 venture that have been approved, and there are still 1 that are pending. Now we're going to look at the mentor assignment and meeting log. Currently there are 3 mentor that is activate. Down here as an admin, we can assign mentor for the venture. We can select which the venture that we've been approved, which is robot, and we can select either one of the mentor and we can assign it. And down here is all the upcoming mentorship session. To look around at the KPI dashboard, so same as before, they also have the quick statistic. This one will show the total student that currently enrolled is 4. The average KPI score is 36.8. The eligible for certificate only 1. So here is the student KPI score. The status will show whether they are eligible to receive the certificate or not. So currently there are only 1 student, which is Hilme, with the KPI score is 83, and they are eligible for the certificate. Now we're going to move to the pitch deck respiratory. And here is the quick statistic. Down here is all the pitch deck with its details. So currently there are that shown that have been approved with 4, and this only 1 is pending. So now last but not least, the message board which allow communication for every role and communicate with each other. Right here is shown every message, it will display the role of the user now. And we can also post a new message right here.
To conclude this video, EduPreneur Connect is designed to improve the management of entrepreneurship activities at UiTM by providing a centralized and integrated digital platform. So the system helps enhance efficiency in venture registration, progress monitoring, KPI tracking, and communication between students, mentors, and administrators. So by reducing manual processes and improving transparency, EduPreneur Connect supports better decision making and strengthens collaboration among all users. Overall, the system contributes the UiTM digital information by creating a more structured, organized, and sustainable entrepreneurship ecosystem. So that's all from us. Thank you.